Today I effed up. I nearly set my Airbnb on fire. Okay, so I'm staying in an Airbnb and it turns out I clogged the toilet. Why? Because I couldn't be bothered to go buy toilet paper, so I wiped with paper towels. Not the brightest idea, but nothing to panic about yet. I try using the plunger. Doesn't work, annoying. I Google it, and read that apparently hot water helps unblock things. Perfect. I'll boil some water. I grab the kettle and listen. I don't drink tea. I never boil water. The last time I boiled water was 10 years ago. So I do what I used to do with my good old kettle back then. I put it on the induction stove to heat it up. Everything's fine. I go to the bedroom to look at my phone and 2 minutes later I hear a strange noise in the kitchen and there's smoke. I go check and it's a horror scene. The kettle is catching fire and there's smoke everywhere. It's 2025. Of course the kettle is electric and made of plastic, and the plastic is catching fire. Oh panic. I grab the kettle and throw it out the window, luckily onto the balcony. Because yes, the Airbnb is on the 80th floor. I was this close to launching a meteorite onto some poor pedestrian. Alright, the kettle is on the balcony but there's still smoke everywhere. And of course the fire alarm goes off. Now total meltdown. I open the windows and I run. Because I'm pretty sure burning plastic fumes are super toxic, but mostly I'm wondering if I've just caused the evacuation of a 90-story building. I run down to reception and explain that the fire alarm is going off. But don't worry. It's not because there's a fire. It's just because they have the honor of hosting the biggest idiot of the 21st century. I go back up and thank God the owner never changed the alarm code. It's 0000, so I'm able to shut it off. I'm now in this apartment that reeks of burnt plastic, with melted plastic on the induction stove, a completely destroyed kettle on the balcony, and still a clogged toilet. I'll speed up the rest because luckily it ends well. I buy some cleaning products and manage to save the stove. I buy some kind of poop gun for the toilet, very expensive but very effective, because I tried several plungers and nothing worked, so I had to use that. I could go into the fact that I spent 2 hours waiting in my own crap because it was really blocked. But that's not that important to the story. And I buy a new electric kettle. Altogether it cost me over $200 in the end. But hey, it could have been worse. Like, I could have burned down the apartment. TLDR. I tried to boil water in a kettle on the stove thinking it was an old school one, but it turned out to be electric. So I basically just cooked plastic and wire. Bonus. Here's the poor kettle. May it rest in peace. https://imager.com/a/tqd46g6